Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing a video on a Should You Summon on the new banner, and I mean, to be honest, I don't think it's a must summon. I think they're good, but like, I don't think they're bringing enough to the table to where it's like last year, like where it was like, yeah, these are the best characters in the game. They were, because I believe at the time Senjumaru was the best power. Ichigo was undoubtedly the best character in the game. I don't think any of these characters are taking #1 spot. Because like technique, like aside from their guild quest, they'll probably be #1. But like, in terms of like technique, I don't see Aizen or Shunsui being #1 unless Shunsui's new mechanic somehow makes him absolutely ludicrously broken. We do have to wait and see that because it is a new mechanic. We'll see how it works and plays out. But the banner is from the 31st to the 15th, so you have a week or two to decide. But yeah, I'll be going over the banner and whatnot, and then obviously I'm not even going to talk about Ikkaku because I'm going to say it right now. Ikkaku sucks. He is a whatever character. Uryu will one-shot him. He is literally just Chad, and Chad didn't do anything to the meta either. They're just throwaway break battle characters. It is what it is. Uryu's being ranged is just too broken. I think these ranged characters like Orihime, Askin, and Uryu was kind of a mistake, but oh well. But yeah, let's go over Shunsui. So Shunsui is a melee strong attack character. He has Lacerate Plus on all of his strong attack. Actually, all attacks except his SA2 has Lacerate Plus. His SA2 has Lacerate and Poison, and then he has Sorry for Killer Plus. So I will say he's probably going to be better than Giselle and Basby. I mean, I would hope so. He's the year after them, pretty much. But I've seen damage calculations, and they're not even that much higher than Giselle's, which is kind of worrying. I don't have any other melee sword break killers, so honestly this is a huge upgrade for me. I don't have Basby, I don't have Giselle. I have True Shikai, but True Shikai is garbage. He is atrocious. I don't like that character anymore. He's done for. Even if the Shunsui isn't the best in the game, he's still going to be a bonus to my account. He has a soul trait of strong attack damage of 40%. He has Sprinter 2, Marauder, Havoc. And then his power up, the thing that a lot of people are talking about, is like a combo kind of. If you use your SA1, 2, and 3 in that specific order, which I think is the worst thing about this character, honestly. I wish there were different power ups that you could like, or combos that you could do. I just think that would make the character more dynamic, more fun, and that way you don't have to only use SA1, 2, and 3. But after you do those 3, then you use Soul Bomb, then all of your strong attacks recharge and become a superior strong attack for 1 full minute. It's more like a Limit Breaker skill, I feel, but I don't know. People also mention that it's kind of weird that he relies on having to ult or use his super to get his big buff, when it's like, why does he only have 1 ultimate, you know? I think it would be cool if he had the team kill thing, or the kill bonus ability, but you know, give him some more berserker or SP or full stamina damage or something like that, more damage to lacerate, I don't know, and then give him an extra soul bomb at like, I don't know, honestly, because I feel like he needs it for GQ as well. Give him it at like 40 kills, so that way when he basically goes into the EX waves, well, then he can pop it again, you know. That'd be pretty good, I would say. But then yeah, he has the aura effect, which is 30% SP. We'll have to see if it stacks with them now. I really hope it does. It's probably not going to, but I hope it does. So that way whenever you spawn in, you get that aura effect, and then you get 30% SP. He has recharge at 12%, and then devastation of 30% at 5 out of 5. 60% berserker, devastation of 50%, debilitator of 2 seconds, damage to lacerated enemies of 60%, weakened defense, should have been complete status immunity to 200%, but oh well, weakened duration minus 200, frenzy 2, which honestly I'm not gonna lie, if it was frenzy 2 and he had a like disabler, like a super high chance to proc on literally anybody, I think that would have been fine. But I'm not even worried about the damage, I'm more so worried about just the RNG. I hate RNG in this game. Frenzy 1 and Frenzy 2 were so inconsistent. I very much enjoy Frenzy 3. And now if we're going back to Frenzy 2, oh dear lord. But yeah, he has Bombardment, team party, story per damage to status and affected enemies of 30%, which I think could have just been a better skill because every single NAD side is getting this skill. So why are we getting it on strong attack damage leads? I think it kind of just fucks your entire character. Because if you remember 10th Danny Ichigo, if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't have a team party buff for status on enemies or strong attack damage or anything like that. He's just kind of like, I'm going to be super selfish and I'm going to deal out some of the most consistent, insane high damage you could possibly do, which is what he does. And that's what Shunsui realistically should have been. I just don't like the team party buffs when so many other NAD side supports that you are already going to be bringing because you want an SA2 boost have it as well. Why do we need it on SP characters? I don't know. And then he has increased chance against Soul Reapers, he has Poise Break, and then he has SP boost of 80%, which is good. Good. Should have been 100, I guess. I will say, you know, people brought that up, and yeah, sure. For some reason, I thought this stacked with the Aura. I thought that this just added to 110, but it's a different kind of SP. I think this is added in before you start the match. So it's not like when you proc you get an extra 80%, so it's not like 110. It's a bit different, but yeah. I mean, he's a good character, but he's like, compared to last year, and even realistically the year before, True Shikai and Yuha, like they were just so much leaps and bounds above what was in the game at the time. It's unfortunate, because these characters are not better than Renji, they're not better than 10th Annie characters, they're not better than Yoruichi. I can't think of any characters off the top of my head, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so tired. I've been up for 21 hours, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, Shunsui's good, but oh well. Aizen, melee strong attack character, SA2 has a superior strong attack. Oh, I didn't know he had a superior strong attack. Okay. All attacks have Dominate Plus. His EX move is a forward-facing, wide-range static vortex. And he's melee, and he's Captain Killer. Who was the previous melee Captain Killer? Sejubaru. Honestly, yeah, I don't think that. I don't think it's funny. Shunsui is the most needed for his GQ because, like, I think Basby and Giselle kind of suck. But then he was treated worse than Aizen, which I don't think we needed a new character. I think Senju was holding it down just fine. You have her 2 out of 5, and she still feels good. But oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, Captain Killer Plus. He has recharge of 14% with Sprinter plus 2, Havoc, and Marauder. And then the EX skill is a 35% SP boost whenever you proc status elements. He has 70% Berserker, Devastation at 50%, Debilitator at 7 seconds, increased chance against Soul Reapers, Poise, SP boost at 80%, Frenzy 3, Bombardment 1, damage 2, dominant enemies of 100%, weakened defense, paralysis duration minus 200%, and then yet again team party for strong attack damage of 20%. Why are we doing that? I don't know. But yeah, honestly, all for Aizen. I think he literally should have just gotten complete status immunity, 100% SP, 100% Berserker, and I think he would have been 100% fine. People are complaining about the EX moves, but Ichigo and Rukia's EX moves fucking suck, and they're still top tier. Could one of these characters have at least gotten the 50% SP boost? Probably, yeah, but it's, you know. Oh well, it is unfortunate. And then Ikkaku is a Brave Battle character. I'm not even going to talk about Ikkaku. Genuinely, I don't care for the character. I think he's very mediocre. He's going to be whatever. Like, he'll be good. He'll probably be top 3, top 4 in the game in Brave Battles, but it's like that happens every year. Every new character is going to be super meta or just like good enough to be added onto the team just to be more toxic. He is basically just Mila Rose, if I'm not mistaken. He is pretty much just Mila Rose. So, yeah. Just all the standard Brave Battle skills, and it's a lot of reading. I don't care. Whatever. Alright, let's keep it going. And then this is the banner filler, which I think is a very good filler, genuinely. Gremmy, I think, is a very good side, especially for melee Soul Reapers, so that's why I feel like he's here. Mila Rose is still a strong Brave Battle character. Ichigo is still a very good SP character. Senjumaru is still a very good SP character. Askin is tricky in Brave Battles, but you can still definitely use him if you're, like, just managing 4th or 3rd seat. Camera? Basby is melee Soul Reaper, which, I mean, I guess if you pull him instead of Shunsui, at least you get something. Giselle is ranged Soul Reaper, but I think Giselle's kind of fallen off. Zombietta has been always bad. And then Tendro is a really good support for sides. You just build him full immunity and just have him constantly spamming his strong attack SA2 boost. He's not there for damage, so... every 5 steps, the guaranteed 5-star, going up to 25 is Pity, and then step 50 is Pity with a rainbow move source. That's pretty much it for that. And then I guess I'll go over like the main 3 filler, because I already went over the actual 3. So the other 3 like filler would be Gremmy, Ichigo, and Senjumaru. Honestly, the other ones are kind of whatever. They are all literally Guild Quest characters, and then you have Mila Rose, who is a Brave Battle character. But Gremmy, his main thing, I'll put myself up here. His main thing is his double boost. He has an SA1 boost, but then also a SA3 boost, which I think either him or Tendro were the first to introduce it. Tendro might have been an SA3 heal, but SA3 boost is a 53% attack, focus, and defense buff, which is mind-boggling. He's a melee Soul Reaper killer. Normal attack damage of 35% with 30% booster, bruiser of 70%, enhancer of 10 seconds, flurry 1 or plus 2 in GQ, killer effect plus 30 or plus 50 in GQ, long reach, marauder, melee damage plus 10 or plus 30 in GQ, poise, and start barrier plus 15. Also, I'm curious, do we have a... Because I'm saying it, but I actually don't know. Do we have a melee Soul Reaper like Nad? We have Ganju. Okay, so I mean, I guess Gremmy isn't as needed. Yeah, he literally also even has the SA3 boost. Okay, well, yeah, I guess Gremmy doesn't have as much value as I thought he did. Whoops. But still, I mean, he's still good. He's still good. Yeah, I mean, just regular GQ character. But let's go over Senjumaru. Senjumaru, if you do end up pulling, I still think he's a phenomenal character. Melee, Captain Killer with recharge of 12% and damage inflicted at full stamina of 20%. She has freeze, paralysis, lashery, and drain on all of her strong attacks, like mixed around, you know, if you can look right there, and then burn on her Nad string. And her EX move is the Gremmy one. I don't know the exact like range of it, but it is the 30% buff and debuff for the enemies and you. She has 40% Berserker, Bombardment plus 1, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, and then she has GQ skills, which is a huge thing back then, but now it's kind of like whatever, oh well. If you're a PvP killer, who cares if you have GQ skills? You're probably never going to be brought into PvE anyways. Frenzy 2 or 3 in GQ, increased status summon chance against Soul Reapers, killer effect plus 30 or plus 50 in GQ, Marauder, melee damage plus 10 or plus 30 in GQ, Poise break, SP boost at 80%, and weaken defense. So she was very good, but just like not like absolutely insane like this next character, the final character. Ichigo is an absolute monster. He still is very good, but when they buffed the GQ to like 2 billion HP, it's just like, dear lord. He's a melee Quincy killer of 40% recharge. He has... he does have an enemy defeated bonus, but it's not on here. I think it's like more strong attack damage, more Berserker. I want to say it was like Bruiser. I can't remember honestly. I think it also gives you recharge in between stages. But then he also has an extra Soul Bomb at 80 kills, which is the big thing. That's like the big thing. He has Weaken Plus on all of his strong attacks, including his EX and Soul Bomb. He has the 100% SP boost. The second to introduce it, Kenny was the first. Absolutely insane EX move. Imagine if Shunsui had that. No way. He has all status element duration minus 100%, not 200. Berserker of 60%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, Devastation of 60%, Frenzy 3, increased chance against Quincy's, Marauder, Poise break, SP boost at 80%, and weaken defense. He is just an absolute monster. He was absolutely broken. Literally just could do anything in the game. It was kind of crazy. But yeah, that is the banner. I already went over the filler. Let me know if you guys are going to be summoning. Like I said, I think it is a cool banner. If you like the characters like I do, I'm going to be summoning. But I honestly don't think it's a must summon. Like, they don't power creep the game. Maybe Shunsui with his new mechanic somehow will. But from the damage calcs, it doesn't look like it. yeah, I mean, I think the characters are just good. It's just like, it's nothing insane. Aizen is really good, but like, I think Senju can hold it down, so it's not needed. But if you go 25, I understand why. I think they're really cool characters. They are good. People are saying they're trash. No, they're not. They're still really good. They're just not end of year insane and broken, you know. Which is a pity, but oh well. That's it for the video. Let me know down below if you guys are summoning yet again for the 4th time I probably said it. Take care and peace out.